Nori, at any point, maybe off the camera that the audience didn't see, did you have any type of follow-up conversation with them about this?
Yeah. My whole thing was soon as the powers that be that we're down with found out about this, they just tried to remove the episode, and I wanted to defend freedom of speech. I wanted to defend that, so I was like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, boom, 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 boom. And now that I think about it, it's like sometimes freedom of speech just ain't free. You know what I mean?
Shalom, greetings, and welcome back to another episode of Israelite Talk TV, where you get the real, the raw, the unadulterated, unbiased truth 24/7. Now, in today's headlines, we got Ye back in the news, okay? And we just got the news that Adidas dropped them, okay? And so I'm going to be covering that and giving you my thoughts and my opinions on this particular subject. And the question that we got to ask ourselves, okay, that I'm going to be answering, was this another strategic move by Ye to get out of these bad deals and business dealings that he has expressed and spoke about over the last couple months in regards to the bad dealings with Gap and, you know, the bad business practices that he accused Adidas with trying to steal his brand and, you know, things of that nature. So was this a strategic move for Ye to get out of these dealings, knowing that by mentioning and speaking on the sacred name of these Germans, that it was going to cause all of this controversy where these companies would drop him, okay? So I'm finna get into all of these things here in a second, because I think it's very interesting what's actually going on with this particular situation. And I think that it's time for us as Israelites to wake up and smell the coffee and pay attention to what the Most High Yahweh is doing. Because the thing that we got to understand is that I'm going to buy Ye's. If Ye come out with a pair of Ye's right now, I'm going to buy them. You know, we forget Adidas and all these other companies that always have to have their hands in our pocket. They don't want us to be 100% black owned, okay? They always have to have their hands in their pocket. And this is why it took them so long to basically say we're going to cut ties, because they know that this is something that was real profitable to them. You know, they know the value that Ye actually brought to the company, okay? But as Nori said, when the powers to be call, you got to dance to the tune. So real quick before I get into the message, make sure y'all hit that like button. They got me shadow banned. They know that I'm not talking about all this entertainment, all of this stuff that's going to keep our people minds and stuff boggled down and not really worrying about what's going on. Now that I'm speaking and teaching on the things that our people need to be hearing, they want to slow my views down. They want to shadow ban me. They want to limit everything, come back and review every video to make sure that you know, everything is in alignment with the program. And if not, they're just going to slow me down. So make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and get this video out to every Israelite you know. Okay, get this out to every blogger platform you know that you know, because I'm finna get ready to go in. Okay, now the disclaimer is down in the description box. So now let's get into this, right? Okay. Now, I think this whole situation with Ye is interesting, you know, and what the father is doing is something that's big, because it's exposing these powers to be that sit in the upper at the top, that's making all of these decisions and promoting all of this unlawlessness and all of this stuff that's going on here in America and here in our communities to keep Israelites down. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to something, okay? Because this is how this thing go. This is how this thing go, and we have to make sure that we're standing in solidarity, that we're standing behind somebody like a Ye when he makes a stand like this, because these are things that's not just for him, but these are things that's going to be for our people in the future, okay? Because you haven't seen something of this magnitude happen, and I don't know how long. Okay, so now this is what I want you guys to pay attention to, because this is how this game worked. So when Ye sat down and did the interview with Nori, right? We see immediately the immediate backlash. They sent out the house Negroes first. This is their first line of defense before they do what it is that they want to do, like they just did. Before they do that, they send out the house Negroes. Why do they send out the house Negroes? Because they send out the house Negroes to test the temperature, to see how are the people going to respond to something like this. Is the people going to be behind them, or are the people going to be against them? Because now if the people are going to be behind them, then they're going to have to try another approach. So they have to try to paint this, oh, he's crazy and he's making anti-Semitic remarks. But if you think about it, the man didn't make any anti-Semitic remarks. He said that we are Jewish also. Okay. And the thing that I want y'all to pay attention to, that I don't think a lot of people, they don't want to talk about this, but you got to pay attention to it. Nori knew exactly what he was doing, okay? Because he tells us that he had Jews that was in the building and he had blacks that was in the building. You know what I'm saying? So he was letting us know that he had the people in the building that are top tier Jews. And if there's going to be anything that they disagree with, they're there to stop it. This is what messed Nori up, because it was like when Ye started spitting all this stuff out their mouth, they couldn't refute it. He even acknowledged that they said, oh, we understand what he's saying. So where's the anti-Semitic? Where's this stuff coming from? Why do they not want to sit down and discuss and talk about this subject? Why is this subject so much of a, we cannot talk about it, we cannot say this, or it's anti-Semitic? You know what I'm saying? Why can't we have the discussion? If these people are who they say they are, they should not have a problem sitting down defending their position. But as Nori told you, they was in the room and they didn't say nothing. It's just like they don't come out and really sit down and debate the lights on this particular subject, because they know we're going to blow them out the water with the facts. And since Charlemagne is sitting up here running his mouth talking about, oh, he's making anti-Semitic remarks, we are the Israelites of the book that came here in captivity. And if he's saying we're not, then who are we, Charlemagne? Since you know so much and all of this is anti-Semitic, who are we? This is why we have to cancel these platforms like the Breakfast Club. Because Charlemagne, like Ye said, you are a paid agent. Okay, you don't care nothing about black folks. These people none of these people care about Israelites here in this nation. All they care about is getting their own. Now check this out. Okay. Now real quick before I move on to this point, let me say this. So y'all notice how they came out and they admonished Nori. And one of the things that Charlemagne said, why would you have him on your platform? Why would you give him a voice? He's da 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 da. But then, right after they made Nori pull the video down, because they didn't want them getting money and breaking the internet, this is just how these Europeans is, they had Nori tear down and bring down the video just for him to go on Kumo station and to go on, what's his name, Pierre Morgan show and say the same thing. And I don't see Charlemagne them coming out telling them that, well, why are you giving him a voice? Take this down and da 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 da. It's okay when the Europeans do it, but if one of the Israelites do it, it's a problem. And they send the first line of defense, which is these house Negroes. So now that they're exposing their hand, we have to move away from these people, man. We need to start boycotting because they don't stand for the people. Straight up, they don't stand for the people. Okay, now let's move right along with it. Right now, how is it that when Gucci painted this blackface, Israelites can come together in solitary and stand on nothing? Okay, now all of these people that's coming out and saying, oh man, he mad because he made the white lie. Why wasn't they mad when Gucci came out and stood on that? They're still running around with Gucci. They're still running around in all this high-end stuff, the Balmains and all of this other stuff. And these people are racist. So what is Charlemagne them talking about? Y'all had Floyd Mayweather talking about, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. Y'all do whatever. See, no solitary, no, we can't unite. But then if you look at the Europeans now, let's pay attention. Because Ye said that these people Are the people that's controlling stuff, and we see it. You're telling me that these people got enough power to have Chase Bank say, okay, we don't want your money, okay? You got enough power to cause all of these elite black platforms to cancel Ye. You have enough power to cause all of these businesses to drop Ye. You have enough power to have the lawyer that's representing him to drop Ye. So the question we gotta ask ourselves, is people really free? Like they running around say they is? These people control everything like Ye told y'all. And so what we gotta do as Israelites, we have to stand behind our people when they speaking in righteousness and saying the things that's right, because this is bigger than Ye. And like he told you, I could just go to an island in somewhere and just enjoy the rest of my life and never say nothing. And I think this is what Charlemagne is mad about, that he's going to always be at the bottom of the barrel doing whatever these Europeans tell him to do. You know, this is the problem that we have with our people. We cannot stick together. And this is the stuff that we got to call out. And I'm going to just say this like this, man. I've been watching some of these bloggers. Shout out to the real bloggers. And I'm going to say this, and I don't agree with everything that Wack 100 say, but he been on point with this particular situation. We don't need Adidas. And this is my thing. This is how we got to start fighting back. If these people are saying, okay, we're going to drop Ye, okay, we're not going to buy none of your stuff. Forget Adidas. We're going to spend our money elsewhere. Because, see, I'm all about 100% Israelite owned anyway. Forget spending money with these companies that ain't doing nothing for our people, but steady raping them. All of this stuff with Chase Bank saying, everybody take their money out of Chase Bank. Forget Chase Bank. Because if they would do Ye like that, they would do you the same way. If you ever got that high on the totem pole, they would do you the same way. So what are we supporting that stuff for? All of these companies that's coming out and saying, oh, well, we're going to drop you and this and that. We need to boycott them and not spend money with them. And it goes to show you the problem with our people. You know what I'm saying? Because Europeans are not saying that. They're saying Adidas is coming out and saying that they're going to lose 250 some million in the last quarter. Think about that. So when those Jews tell them, hey, listen, you need to drop them and this and that, what is that telling you? These are the gatekeepers, the people that control the money, and you're going to do whatever they tell you to do. Because you know why? Black folks don't own nothing. Look at 50 Cent. I'm leaving stars. They don't care about you leaving stars. They done made the money off of you. See, the problem with black folks is that we don't own nothing. You don't own no network. See, if you owned a network, then you would put your stuff out anytime you want. You hear Puffy crying, oh man, they doing this with that. Y'all don't own nothing. Y'all are puppets. Think about this. I got kicked off Facebook. I got kicked off because y'all don't own nothing. Y'all don't own the networks. They can always move you around and get rid of you whenever because you don't own nothing. And this is the way they want it. Anytime black folks seek out to try to own stuff where the European cannot stop them, they get you out the way. When Michael was trying to get Sony, what happened? They got him out the way. What happened with Bill Cosby when he was trying to get the news network out of there? And let me say this. It's reported allegedly that Kobe was in a lawsuit with the pharmaceutical companies over the name Black Mamba. Now you gotta understand these people got way more money than Kobe. Okay? I was hearing rumors that he was gonna possibly leave Nike. Now, as popular as he is, he could have sold his own. He don't need them. Is that why he was taken out? Who knows? But at any rate, it get Tetris at the top. This is how this thing goes. So now is the time to take the stand. Why do we keep putting ourselves in these predicaments in this messed up system that you can never get to the top and conquer because the gatekeepers always sit at the top. And then the thing that's crazy is that Ye even said that it's many of these entertainers that's been screwed by this Jewish community, and none of these people are coming out and standing behind him, knowing that what he's saying is true. This is showing you how much power these people have, and this is why we got to get these entertainers out of the way that's not doing nothing for the people, because these people are put in positions to keep our people in bondage. Like, oh, well, this is how you're supposed to be. This is how you be a good slave. This is how you do it. You know what I'm saying? See, Ye is the black runaway slave. And we need to protect Ye. And we need to stand behind Ye because the man not crazy. Because he just showed you everything he was saying is coming true. And then Charlemagne, he made a statement about, oh, this sounds like a guy that's on his way. Something like, what, where is this stuff coming from? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I wanted to just check in real quick, speak on this. We see all the stuff that's going on, but it's crazy how these Europeans would stick together and bar you off every network, everything that they got going on, you know. But then when it comes to Israelites in this nation, they not gonna never stick together. And this is why we can never get nothing done. And this is why we got to get these turncoats, these house Negroes out of the way, because they do not represent us whatsoever. So y'all stay safe out there. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Shalom.